In this video, we're going to talk about understanding an essential question. An essential question is sometimes called a compelling question, but whatever you call it, it's a really big, complicated question that usually begins the research or inquiry process. Sometimes you develop your own essential questions, or sometimes teachers give you an essential question. Either way, an essential question is the beginning of a process. There are over 20 different essential questions for this project. Here are two. They all follow the same pattern. Do the benefits of cell phones outweigh the environmental or human risks? Or do the benefits of drilling for natural gas by fracking outweigh the environmental and human risks? Hopefully, your essential question interests you and sparks some kind of curiosity, like, hmm, what are the human risks for using a cell phone? But the main reason that you have an essential question is that it provides a roadmap for investigating. It focuses what you will be investigating and what kind of information you will be looking for. It's also a question. So, after all that research, you should be able to answer your essential question. In fact, your answer or the stance you take on the essential question will be your thesis or your main idea for your project, your paper, or your presentation. A good essential question cannot be Googled. A good essential question forces you to do the research and you to do the thinking to answer and support um, the essential question. You can absolutely use Google to help you with your research, but you have to actually break down the question into different parts in order to do the research. First part of um, the research is background information. And so breaking down an essential question is important because you're actually not researching one topic. You're not researching cell phones. You're going to be researching maybe the benefits of cell phones, but you're also going to be researching the environmental impact of cell phone and the human or health risks of cell phones. So this essential question actually has multiple parts that you'll be researching. And most of the other essential questions have the same thing. So you could definitely find out the benefits of fracking, but you also need to look at the environmental impacts and the human risks. And the question asks you, is it worth it? Do the benefits outweigh the risks? And that's what you will be answering. So you need to find out both sides of this issue. You're going to find out all the pros and all the cons. And by the end of the project, you should be able to answer the essential question. Let's review. An essential question is a roadmap for research, and the answer is the thesis for your project. You need to break up the big essential question into little pieces in order to do your background research. You're actually researching multiple things at the same time in order to answer that question. And no, you don't need to Google it. This is your research and your thinking. So if you have your essential question, you are ready to keep going in the research process.